and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 10.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us tonight. It is with heavy hearts that we have to say Landon Solberg has passed away.
He's the West Fargo boy who had courageously battled an aggressive form of brain cancer. Tonight, Valley News Team's Katie Opperly remembers Landon and the many people he inspired on his journey.
12-year-old Landon Solberg passed away Tuesday morning after a long battle with brain cancer. The announcement of Landon's death came on his CaringBridge site, saying he died at home and was surrounded by his family and wrapped in love. Landon's fight captured the attention of so many people, not just here in the Valley, but his dad previously told us in an interview, nationwide.
I hear so many people reach out, and so many people have contacted us and just talk about what an amazing kid he is and how strong he is and brave and courageous. So it's, you know, he's touching people, and it's a really positive thing.
From classmates and sports teams to popular entertainers, they did what they could to show their support.
Kids like this that really inspire me, challenge me, and really just motivate me to keep giving back and really strive to play for something greater than myself.
Landon used Landon's Light to raise awareness for childhood cancer and be a symbol of support and hope for communities.
Landon has taught, I think, all of us, so much. He's been way braver and way stronger through all of this than the rest of us have.
What stood out about Landon was the smile and the never say never attitude throughout the challenges, struggles, and difficulties he faced. In Fargo, Katie Opperly, Valley News Live.
Landon Solberg leaves behind his parents, a younger brother and sister. There's no word yet on funeral arrangements, but we will be sure to pass them along.
Questions remain at this hour as emergency crews have called off a search of the Red River after someone reported seeing a man jumping off the Center Avenue Bridge in Moorhead.
The call came in just after 6 this evening. Valley News Team's Kelly Hubbard has been on the scene and tracking this situation from the start. She joins us now live with the very latest. Callie, what can you tell us?
Hi, good evening, Mike and Andrew. I'm here right next to the Red River where crews wrapped up the scene not too long ago. Now, crews were out here for hours combing through the river with search and rescue crews, boats, and even drones were flying in the sky to search for this man. Well, just after 8 p.m., the deputy chief with the Moorhead Fire Department says that according to a second passerby, the man jumped in the river and walked out just minutes after he jumped in.
I'm not sure if it's a crime or not, but I know from a safety standpoint, it's an incredibly bad idea. You don't know how deep the water is. You don't know what obstructions are in the water at the time. It's very easy to get tangled up into objects that are in the water or to end up landing on things that are a foot under that you can't see.
But now there's still some questions out there. Who was this man? Why did he jump in? And is he even okay? Well, the Moorhead Fire Department says it's now in the hands of the Fargo Police Department. I called them just a little bit ago and left them a message, but I haven't heard back yet. But stick with us as we continue to update you with the latest. Reporting live in Moorhead, Callie Hubbard, Valley News Live.
All right, Callie, thank you. And as she mentioned, you can stay up to date on this story on our website, valleynewslive.com.
Meanwhile, police are asking for your help in finding this man, believed to have been hitchhiking from Minneapolis to Seattle. In August, 27-year-old Donovan Storms told his family he was in North Dakota and heading west. He hasn't been seen since. He's 6 feet tall, weighs 155 pounds. He has brown hair and blue eyes. He may also be traveling with someone named Desiree Quintero. If you have any information on their whereabouts, you are urged to call authorities.
A quiet night in North Fargo compared to the commotion a neighborhood saw there last night. We're talking about the standoff in the 1100 block of College Street. Police say a man with a possible gun locked himself inside a home with 2 little girls. After several hours, the 2 girls were reunited with their mother, but the man is still on the loose. Some NDSU students tell us this happened too close to their homes, and now they're worried for their safety. Some of them even opting out of class today.
We've heard a lot of people talking about it in our classes today and around campus and everything.
I mean, it's really nerve-wracking, and it just kind of gives me like an eerie feeling to come back to campus or even just to go home because you don't know where he's going to be.
At last check, the man was still on the loose. Police tell us the public is not in any danger.
A new trend has some medical experts sounding the alarm. It has to do with the latest fascination of having plump lips.
Valley News Team's Melanie Palmer joins us now to tell us how it works exactly. Melanie?
Andrea, Mike, this is going to sound weird, but I want you guys to come into the bathroom here with me so I can demonstrate this latest trend for you guys. Now, people are either using lash glue or super glue, putting it on their upper lip to help plump up their lips. So I'm going to show this to you guys. All they're doing is getting a little glue, putting it up here. Oh, that was a lot more than I probably needed. Pushing their lips up and holding them for a couple seconds, releasing them, giving it a fuller look. Now, this is live TV, and for me, it did not turn out like some of the things you might see on TikTok, Instagram, some other popular apps. But regardless of where you see it, medical professionals are warning you just not to do it.
Another day, another new trend.
I feel like I'd rip my skin off or something. Yeah, that would hurt. Yeah.
This one started on the app TikTok, and from there has spread like wildfire. It involves putting either super glue or eyelash glue on your upper lip and pushing your lips up to make them look fuller.
It's a terrible idea.
But people like Carissa Shuck with the Catalyst Clinical Spa are urging you to not do it. She tells us the stuff used in this new trend and where it's being put could be dangerous.
It's never good to put harsh chemicals near your mouth, and some people are using just sort of a lash glue, which isn't typically harmful to the skin, but super glue can definitely do some harm.
That harm could include burns, scarring, and could even rip some of your skin apart.
Over here are some examples of some fillers that we carry.
Chuck tells us big lips have been all the rage for a while now, and there are other ways to get them.
Lip filler is definitely another option. We also have lip plumpers that are safe for the skin as well.
On top of that, some places even sell lip glosses promising to plump you up.
I feel like big lips are in right now, so people are always trying to get them.
And for people like Kendra Rickard and Emily Davis, this is the first they're hearing about this new trend. But they, of course, have heard about this fascination with big lips. However, you won't find them taking part in this latest viral trend anytime soon.
But this latest trend isn't the first one that has to do with plumping up your lips in a not-so-safe way. Remember the Kylie Jenner challenge? That one involved sucking on a shot glass until your lips were plump.
If you go to the North Dakota State Capitol in Bismarck, a new piece of equipment could get you into the door faster. The Highway Patrol purchased a bag scanner from Burleigh County for just $1. Troopers say that with the scanner, they'll be able to check bags and people at the same time instead of just using the metal detector and then searching each bag by hand.
During the last legislative session, we processed 49,000 plus people through our security checkpoint. And so we're looking at a way to make it more efficient. We don't want people waiting, standing in the cold or just waiting for long periods of time to get through the security checkpoint.
Coughlin adds that they'll see how it works and if they'll be able to use it after the entrance is renovated next year.
Local food trucks were serving up their finest today, but that wasn't the only draw. Friends and family of Jason Halverson remembered the Fargo man through his passion, cooking up delicious food truck eats in the Fargo Cass Public Health parking lot earlier today. Loved ones say Halverson, who was gunned down near his food truck in early June, was a pioneer to the food truck community in Fargo, pushing for what is now Fargo Food Truck Fridays.
We lost one of the food leaders, man. He definitely was a pioneer.
Jay was so passionate about the food truck scene in Fargo-Moorhead that he was a champion, really, for getting it started and rolling with the Fargo Food Truck Fridays.
Halverson's former fiancée planned the event. She tells us there will be more events, but not until the trial connected to Halverson's murder is wrapped up, which she says could be a long and drawn-out process.
This summer is one for the Guinness Books. The Northern Hemisphere, which holds 90% of the world's population, just experienced its hottest meteorological summer on record, tied with 2016. 9 of the 10 highest June through August global land and ocean surface temperatures have happened since 2009. It was the second hottest summer at a global level, along with the second hottest August on record for the planet.
Valley News Live 10 at 10 continues with no wait weather.
And we're plenty warm today across the valley and humid as well as we take a look at a mostly moony sky. We do have some clouds pushing in from the west, limiting our visibility of the sky in that direction. Still 80 degrees on the thermometer, feels like 83. Dew points in the 70s for many of us. It's sticky out there with those winds still gusting from a southerly direction at over 30 miles per hour at times. 79 Grand Forks, 72 in Langdon, 74 in Jamestown. Lakes Country near 80 degrees for both Fergus Falls and Becker County and Detroit Lakes, 79. 10 degrees cooler up near Lake of the Woods, where there have been some clouds and lingering showers. Taking a look at the national picture, first and foremost, the Houston area seeing a tropical storm make landfall this morning and just park right here, delivering huge amounts of rain, 5 to 15 inches possible there as we go through the next 24 hours. And Hurricane Humberto still heading out to sea. For us, we have a few thunderstorms pushing through the oil patch in northeast Montana and northwest North Dakota. And this is what we're watching for the overnight hours moving through central parts of South Dakota. None of this has become severe. There is a very small chance we could have some hailers, and the strongest of these cells way down to the south. Notice they're pushing in a little closer to Brown County and Aberdeen. And here is a look at something. Change is coming. Dew points in the upper 60s to around 70 degrees, that hot, sticky Gulf-like air. Look at this. Dew points in the 40s and low 50s out to the west, and we will be drying out a little bit. Your hour-by-hour forecast shows, as we pause this overnight at about 1 to 2 in the morning, some thunderstorms moving through. The best chance of anything strong will likely be south of our viewing area, however. You may wake up to a few rumbles of thunder. Again, the overnight chance for showers and storms will carbon copy last night's path through Lakes Country into central Minnesota, Hubbard County, Wadena County. And as we head towards daybreak, it should be on its way out with some lingering clouds and temperatures once again sticky near 70 degrees. By the midday hour, we'll notice a shift in the wind direction. Instead of a south or southeast flow, it'll be coming from the southwest. Some of that drier air will start pushing its way into the valley. But from the midday hours on, we'll have a chance at hit and miss showers and maybe a rumble of thunder along and north of Highway 200. Our southern counties should stay dry. Temperatures will be cooler, wind will be breezy, but from the west, and it'll be less humid for your hump day. Here's a look at your planner. Temperatures around 70 to start the day. Partly cloudy skies and a high closer to 80 as opposed to close to 90 that we saw for today. A lot of 70s across eastern North Dakota, and we'll see 70s in Lakes Country. Again, the best chance of clouds and showers through the afternoon in the far north. We are monitoring the chance for some severe weather and heavy rain for much more of our viewing area on Friday afternoon and into Saturday morning. There is a risk for a few of those storms to become severe. Hey, this looks like a great place to sit down and take in the view. Thanks so much, Barb, for uploading your otter tail photo. Now a look at your forecast. The next couple of days cooler, but still above average. Friday, thunderstorm and lightning. And then as we get ready to tailgate on Saturday, showers and storms should be exiting as we go through game time. But we're cooler.
All right. Thanks, Sach.
You bet.
Later on Valley News Live at 10, an ISIS fighter facing prison time in Syria with Minnesota ties. A rare interview at one of those prisons still ahead tonight.